Coming up on Tiger News, we'll take a look at some new campus construction and how it will benefit university enrollment.
And also meet a University of Memphis student whose talents have made him a Beale Street performer. Tiger News starts right now. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of Tiger News. I am Hawa Cisse.
And I'm Kennedy Harris. Thanks for joining us. Alpha Tau Omega, also known as ATO, has been removed from the University of Memphis campus for the next 5 years at least. The news broke out last week when the neighbors of the fraternity noticed that members had moved out and that the windows and doors were boarded up. The reason for the suspension has not yet been reported, but students on campus suspect that it was a hazing incident between the older members and the new inductees. The members of ATO have chosen not to speak on the suspension or the details of it, and neither has the university's Greek Affairs office. Hundreds of the University of Memphis students study abroad each year, and Tiger News reporter Bailey Clark is one of them. Bailey sent us this story from Paris, and after recent terrorist attacks in Europe, tourism is struggling to return to what it once was. Paris in particular is still recovering from 2 major attacks in 2015. Annual reports published by the Paris Convention and Visitors Bureau say that the number of tourists that visited the French capital in 2016 compared to 2015 was down by 10 million. Security in the city is still high. Guards are stationed outside of major tourist attractions.
Walking around, you see all these police, so as long as you just don't go in the wrong neighborhoods at the wrong time of night, you got to live your life. So.
And clearly, that's what people aim to do. The European Travel Commission published a survey in July that shows France is still one of the most popular tourist destinations for Americans in Europe, with its sites like the Eiffel Tower.
The FedEx Institute of Technology celebrated a record year in tech innovations. The Office of Technology Transfer hosted an event to recognize inventors who received patents during the last year. The university received a record 10 patents. The OTT also recognized inventors who received grants to further their technologies. These grants promote faculty innovations and support the research portfolio of the University of Memphis.
A few weeks ago, some high school students got their first look at what it's like to be a Memphis Tiger. And this weekend, another group will do the same. Membound Day is an annual event that welcomes high school seniors to the University of Memphis campus. Everyone who attended enjoyed a buffet-style breakfast and music from the university's pop group, Sound Fusion. Students had the chance to learn about the academic apartments of their choice, talk with faculty, and tour the school. Just last week, the U of M shared new numbers showing a 5.9% growth in enrollment since 2015.
We have another one coming up in November, so it just basically gives high school seniors a chance to see Memphis before they officially apply and are accepted and that kind of thing. So.
Events like Membound Day not only bring people to the campus, but they also give the chance to highlight the best parts of the university. There will be another Membound event on November 4th from 8:30 a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m. To find out more information about Membound Day and other campus events, you can go online to memphis.edu/admissions.
The annual University of Memphis campus concert, Bluff City Bash. The Undiscovered Tiger auditions gave students the chance to show off their talents and be involved with the campus concert, Bluff City Bash.
Undiscovered Tigers is another one of our events put on by the Live in Memphis Committee. It is sort of like a talent show, but a little bit on an elevated level. We actually have auditions for it, and the winner for Undiscovered Tigers gets to actually perform for the Bluff City Bash artists.
Many students came out for the auditions to sing and rap for the judges. The judges were Student Activity Council committee members who were very active in the decision-making process. Acts were judged based on things like stage presence, For the Undiscovered Tigers showcase, the judges are knowledgeable about music, making it fair and accurate for the acts. The Undiscovered Tigers showcase was held on Monday, October 30th. When we come back, we'll take a look at a couple of not-so-common sports and how they appeal to different groups.
Listen, I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you judge me for having a problem. No one is going to know that I need help. I need help. I know that no one is going to judge me for having a problem. I realize that I'm not perfect, but it all really started to change because you listened.
I'm a single mother, and I was the main one working, so I never thought that I could go back to school, you know? My sister, my mother, everybody wanted to help me with my kids. I could not have gotten my diploma without my family.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Don't ignore the subtext. It's on us to intervene in sexual assault. Because we can. Take the pledge at itsonus.org.
What if you could invest in the future of kids, like a stock? Not the kind of stock that's about making money, but a stock for social change. A whole new kind of investment called Better Futures. When you invest, it helps kids go to college. Believe in us, invest in us, watch us grow.
My name is Sydney, and I'm your dividend.
While some students might be stressed out with tests and projects this time of the year, a group got together to blow off steam in a pretty unique way. Here is Tiger News reporter Caleb Sirks with more.
This may look like an ordinary game of volleyball in the sand, but look a little closer, and you'll see what they're really playing.
Mudball is a tournament that we generally have once a year, and it's where we have a volleyball tournament and we have a tug-of-war contest. And it's really to raise money for our scholarship that we give out to seniors in their senior year at the University of Memphis.
The annual Mudball tournament has been hosted by the Student Ambassador Board for around 30 years, while also raising money for the J. Wayne Johnson Scholarship. The tournament provides an exciting and unique sporting event, open to any student.
It's just an event where we can get, all the people from every organization on campus out to have fun and have a little break from classes.
The tournament this year consisted of teams of 6 competing in various events, including mud volleyball and mud tug-of-war.
Most people don't plan on getting dirty in the mud and getting all muddy, but once we're here, it's a blast and it's a fun time.
As you can see behind me, the Mudball tournament is a fun and engaging event just as much as it is dirty. So much so that I'm not even safe, and I didn't even play anything. But that's okay. The engagement of Mudball is what draws people in.
Why mud? Why not? I mean, it's just a lot of fun, just something that happens once a year and gives everybody a chance to be a kid again and play in the mud.
While players were engaged in the competition, those who preferred to stay a little less dirty still had a fun-filled day complete with food, drinks, entertainment, and dancing.
The best part is just the people. Even if you don't want to play in the mud or participate in the mud, the best part is being able to come around, sit around people with like-minded, just have fun, just dance. It's really an enjoyable moment.
Reporting for Tiger News, I'm Caleb Sirks.
While the city of Memphis isn't known for mudball, it is known for its professional basketball team and college sports teams. Now, one underground group is working its way to the spotlight. Tiger News reporter Natalie Brewer has more.
In recent years, roller derby has grown back into its popularity from the 1950s and 60s, this time bringing along a completely different game.
On a daily basis, the Pipkin building here at the Memphis Fairgrounds remains pretty much unused. But every Friday night, a diverse group of people packs the building out to enjoy one thing, roller derby.
When it was first introduced in the 1950s, roller derby was a full production of lights, costumes, and staging. Now, it's all about the strength and skill of the players rather than how they look.
It's one of the most body positive sports I've ever been a part of, so I can come and be myself and be any shape, size, out of shape, all of that, and still fit in here and feel accepted and welcome.
The Memphis Roller Derby is made up of many different types of players, from skilled veterans to first-time skaters. There are no formal coaches. Instead, the team is taught by veterans of the Memphis Roller Derby who simply have a passion for the sport. In 2014, the team began holding open boot camps for the community to try roller derby. Since then, the group has consistently grown each season and now has more than 60 competitors. For longtime veteran Nadia Vanelli, the best part of roller derby is the community she has become a part of.
It is a very global thing. You know, they've got leagues in Tel Aviv and Hong Kong. So whenever you go someplace to visit with family or anything, I always make sure to bring my gear, because I'm 90% sure there's a league there that'll be willing to accept me and let me skate with them.
No matter who you are, roller derby is a sport everyone can enjoy. Reporting for Tiger News, I'm Natalie Brewer.
You can find the season schedule for the Memphis Roller Derby online at memphisrollerderby.com. When we come back, we'll hear from the Daily Helmsman sports editor and see what he thinks about the Tigers football team and what they have to do to win the conference championship.
What to expect when you're expecting
Like here.
a teenager.
Today, I'm going to show you how to team-proof your home. First step, hide the car keys, preferably somewhere they would never look. Challenges will come up. Be ready for them. Hi, honey.
Ready for the... Mom, you don't use mannequins in the mannequin challenge.
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
So we were walking to school. I started thinking about lunch. Mom packed me turkey and cheese.
She's
I really want
smart.
cheese pizza.
Sometimes her mind wanders.
We should have a sleepover.
I remember saying, Laura?
I think I heard Mom say something.
The sign says don't walk.
Sometimes it's so overwhelming.
I really hope she doesn't
I
have
really
another
hope I
bad
don't
day
have
at
another
school
bad day at
today.
school today.
When you can see learning and attention issues from their side, you can be on their side. Go to understood.org, a free online resource with support and tools to help your child thrive.
Bye-bye.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help.
You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
The Memphis Tigers football team entered the 10th week of the season at a record of 7-1 and are ranked number 22 in the country, according to the AP College poll. And as the team season continues, the students on campus are supporting them.
I am very proud of the football team and how well they're doing. Them being 7-1 is a really good start to the season, and I hope they make it to a really good bowl game. Hopefully bring some more students out to the games to finish off the season. And yeah.
As for the students who have not been to a Tiger game this year, there are 2 more home games left this year. November 18 against SMU and November 25th against East Carolina. The Tigers are looking to close the year with their winning streak in order to be placed in a high-ranking bowl game. In addition, the university's record books has new name in it. Last game, wide receiver Anthony Miller became the all-time leader in receiving yards for the school. Kudos to him.
The Memphis Tigers football team takes on the Tulsa Golden Wave this Friday. Tiger News reporter Natalie Brewer got the chance to chat with the Daily Helmsman sports editor, John Bell, and see what the team needs to do to secure a win.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Natalie Brewer, and I'm joined here today with John Morgan Bell, who is the sports editor for the Daily Helmsman. John, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. So the Tigers take on Tulsa this weekend. What are some things that they need to do to win that game?
They've got to stop the run. Last year, the Tulsa offense really ran all over that Memphis defense, and Memphis did a great job last week, actually, against Tulane, really stopping the run and improving on that aspect of their game.
Awesome. And quarterback Riley Ferguson, he had a great game last week. Do you think he'll be able to keep that same momentum going into the game this week?
Yeah, for sure. He's going up against a defense that allows a lot of passing yards, and he should be able to keep his momentum going. He's doing it for a few weeks now. Ever since that poor UCF game, he's really turned it on, him and Anthony Miller both.
For sure. So Tigers ranked number 22 right now, top of the conference. What do you think they need to do to keep that pace and win the conference championship?
They just got to keep winning, taking care of teams that they're better than. They should be favored going into each week into the end of the season, and so as long as they take care of business and keep playing well offensively, they should be able to do it pretty easily.
All right. Well, John, thank you so much for being here today. And Kennedy, back to you.
The Memphis Tigers take on Tulsa on the road this Friday at 7 o'clock.
After the break, we'll put the spotlight on a University of Memphis student who is making a name for himself as a Beale Street performer.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
Hey, look, it's those guys.
Are you good to drive?
I'm fine.
How many did you have?
I should be fine.
You should be.
Go and step out of the vehicle for me.
See ya, buddy. Good luck.
So turns out, buzz driving and drunk driving, they're the same thing, and it costs around $10,000. So not worth it.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you're beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. Our whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
Hello, and welcome to another edition of Tiger News Spotlight. I'm Nathan Galloway, and here with me today is TJ Plunk, a University of Memphis student. So TJ, thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, no problem.
So you are involved in a band. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so I'm in a band named Common Man. It's a country gospel group that's been playing around Memphis and the local state area live for about 3 years now. And then we started our album about 5-6 years ago now.
Where are some of the main places that y'all play?
So we play on Beale Street. We've done 6 or 7 gigs at Silky O'Sullivan's. We do a little gospel brunch on Sundays. So it's just a fun little laid-back thing. We've played at wineries before in Missouri, Brazow, Missouri. We've done that. We've done revivals at stuff in churches all around the Memphis area, Arkansas area, just all around really.
What would you say would be like one of your most favorite experiences with the band, like one of your most favorite places where you've played?
Well, we did an Action News 5, I think it was, live at 9. Went in the studio, played live. That was for an event for the Shelby Forest Spring Fest. So we did that. It was really cool. We just kind of went up in the studio, played live for a couple of their segments, and so it was really cool to kind of get in the scene and do that. So.
What role do you specifically play in the band?
So I'm the drummer. I've been doing the live portion of that for about 3 years now.
How did this band come to start?
So about 6 or 7 years ago, my father's the piano player, lead vocalist, and a guy named Philip Cox, who's the guitar player, and he wrote most of the pieces and stuff that are in the album. So they kind of got together. They mixed ideas, and they got together with those and just kind of put them together. They kind of both had their passions for the material that was in the music, and so it just kind of came together about then with them talking to each other.
Now, your dad has also done stuff outside of the band.
Right.
What has that been?
So he's played at Silky O'Sullivan's for 22 years as the piano player, longer than I've been alive. And so he's done that for so long, and so it's kind of boosted his level to kind of a new height because he's been able to play for so long and in that environment. And so it's really cool to be able to watch him do that.
Has his experiences affected you in any way?
Yeah, I mean, of course, having a father that's been a musician for longer than you've been alive, it can change the way that you look at music and kind of how I valued it. I've taught myself so much, but then I've done percussion and stuff like that through school and through drumline and stuff like that, and kind of learning my roots. And then piano, even though he's been a piano player for that long, I've really taught myself through his help, but really taught myself how to do that. So it's definitely shaped me as a musician.
So would you say that music is something that you've always been interested in pursuing?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, just even growing up, listening to Dad play, it's just something that I've always wanted to do. And so as soon as I got into middle school, I jumped right into percussion and started learning it. And from there, just jumped onto piano, started learning how to do that. Now I teach private lessons in both percussion, drums, and piano. And so it's definitely been something that I've been interested in for a long time.
Is music something that you've always wanted to pursue as a career, potentially?
Yeah, I mean, if something ever came up in that kind of field, or if someone ever offered that potential to be able to go and hold myself financially and do that as a full-time job, then absolutely, I'd jump on it. I still continue my degree program and to go and get my degree, but overall, if I had that opportunity, I'd definitely take it.
Well, that's all the time that we have this morning for this Tiger News Spotlight. Thank you, TJ, for joining me, and thank you for watching.
The Lowenberg College of Nursing received a national honor, and we'll tell you all about it when we come back.
Listen to me. I am captain of the track team. And if I'm late,
she doesn't really think she's going to get out of here, does she?
Be nice. She's new. Hello, is anyone there?
Wow. Even from our standards, you look awful.
Oh, sweetie, what happened? Me? My friend Becky got to talk to this super cute boy, and I tried to act like I wasn't jealous, but I so totally was. And then out of nowhere, this concrete barrier just popped up. Maybe it was a semi. You mean you were driving? Yeah. I mean, I know the whole eyes on the road thing, but this was a super important text. Maybe you have to know, Becky.
Texting? Great.
But it was only like 5 seconds, and I'm a really, really fast texter, so it wasn't even a big deal. Actually, has she texted me back yet? Wow, I get like no bars in this place. I wonder if they have Wi-Fi here.
They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Car crashes are a leading killer of children 1 to 13. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
The University of Memphis has broken ground on its state-of-the-art music fest facility. The Sheed Family Music Center is being built in hopes of increasing recruitment and music graduates. The new facility will double the size of the current Rudy E. Sheed School of Music and include a large performance hall and upgrades for technology and acoustics. With its location on Central Avenue, the new center will give a facelift to the art section of campus. The School of Music has more than 400 students enrolled in 29 areas of study for bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees.
The University of Memphis Lowenberg College of Nursing has earned a national honor. Last week, the college received the 2017 Health Professions Higher Education Excellence and Diversity Award from Insight into Diversity magazine. The Health Professions HEAT Award is the only national honor to recognize U.S. schools that show a strong commitment to diversity and inclusion on their campuses. In response to the award, College Dean Dr. Lynn Zahn said, quote, "As nurses serve diverse populations, we have a professional responsibility to diversify the nursing workforce and serve our diverse populations. As evidence shows, diversity adds great values to quality care," end quote. The Lowenberg College of Nursing was one of just 24 health profession schools to receive that honor.
When we come back, we'll take a look at how an annual festival is making a big impact in the Memphis Arts District.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. At work or at play, you're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Oh, hey, she's cute. Nice going, man. Things are going great for you. You've earned a night out. Good drinks, good friends. Yeah, we can go ahead and call this a good night. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Not smart. Yeah, I saw that coming. Say goodbye to her. Ouch, that'll hurt your bank account. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. I hope you like eating frozen dinners. Alone. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
The South Main Arts District in downtown Memphis turned into a giant market last weekend. The reason? River Arts Fest. Tiger News reporter Christian Volk was there.
Music, arts, and the king himself. All that was part of the River Arts Fest last weekend. For 11 years, the festival brings the best artists from all over the country to downtown Memphis. The artists exhibit and sell their latest work of fine arts. A special part of the festival is the Artists at Work area. In this section, the artists get the chance to demonstrate their craft to the people.
Not just an art, but it's a craft, and if it's forgotten, I mean, 3D printers and all the things they have now, I can see it being forgotten, and I hate to see that.
With more than 180 artists, the River Arts Festival is the largest urban street festival in the Mid-South, according to organizers.
One of the things you can do here at the River Arts Fest is making your own arts. I'm better with a microphone and a camera, but there are people behind me. They are very, very talented.
One of them is Emma Less. She's one of more than 350 volunteers that help to put on the event. What she likes the most is working with the kids there.
I think it's really important for kids to have a lot of experiences with art and express their creativity. So I think it's great to have free, fun opportunities, I guess.
The River Arts Festival 2018 will be on October 26 to 28. Reporting for Tiger News, Christian Volk.
And that's all the time we have this morning. Please join us next week for another edition of Tiger News.
Have a beautiful day.